And I imagine if and when they open that bar in heaven, there's an asshole in that one too. And that's what this song's about. John started tending bar here 200,000 years ago. When this joint first opened, things were pretty slow. The business picked up quite a bit in the last 2,000 years. It's a hell of a way to spend eternity slinging ice cold beers. The clientele keeps changing, some are funny and some are odd. He did a Jaeger bomb with Gandhi, he served all the major gods. They all get along just dandy, even the lesser ones. Truth is they're all just looking to have a little bit of fun. Buddha's here on Tuesdays for the all-you-can-eat buffet. And Allah just drinks water, but he tips big, so that's okay. Zeus and Wakan Tonka drink Coors and watch ESPN, and they all act just like schoolboys when Aphrodite saunters in. Jesus drinks red wine in a booth with Chiang Kai-shek. Sometimes he gets a little rowdy and tells them all to go to heck. Everybody laughs when Mozart plays a Robert Johnson song, but this one asshole god in the corner just screams free bird all night long. And they say, whose God is this? Won't somebody take him home? Whose God is this? He's down there all alone, drunk as hell, all by himself, saying he's the only one that could exist. Whose God is this? He showed up not long ago, about 1952, all dressed up some kind of flag, painted red, white, and blue. Tried to come in with a pistol, but John said no guns allowed. So he just threw his in the dumpster and said there's more back home anyhow. So John asked him, where you from, my friend? And he said, the greatest place on earth. And then he started showing photographs and talking about his net worth. Said he didn't have to pay for nothing, cause he made the black folks work for free. Then he said he jewed down all the Indians, and John said, I think it's time you leave. And they said, whose God is this? Won't somebody take him home? Whose God is this? He's down there all alone, drunk as hell, all by himself, saying he's the only one that could exist. Whose God is this? He said, I'm here with Jesus, but Jesus just shook his head no. So John walked back behind the bar, picked up the phone, called downstairs to Satan. Satan said, let me be clear, there's no way in hell that motherfucker's getting in down here. I just want to point out that y'all clap more for Satan than Jesus, and I like y'all a whole lot. Well, John turned back around, and that God was groping all the girls. And he said, you can do this kind of thing when you rule the whole world. But then he put his hands on Lilith, and just like Muhammad Ali, she knocked that red ball cap right off his head and dropped him to his knees. And she said, whose God is this? Won't somebody take him home? Whose God is this? He's down there all alone, drunk as hell, out by himself. saying he's the only one that could exist. Whose God is this? He picked himself up off the floor and said, I want to talk to your boss. And the gods all laughed and he just yelled, to hell with all of y'all. Then he stumbled towards the doorway. That's when they heard him say, I'm going back where they still worship me, in the good old